Why do you collect action figures? I get that question all the time. For me, it was a journey that involved these 4 figures and 3 very important milestones. The first figure I got as an adult was this vintage Thing from 1995. I actually had this as a kid. My mom bought it for me, but I was bullied a lot when I was a kid, so I brought this to school in my backpack and somebody stole it. About 15 years later, I'm walking around this vintage toy store, and there, sitting on the shelf, is this figure. So I bought it, and it felt like justice, like a wrong from over a decade ago had finally been righted. And just look at this thing. For a toy from the 1990s, this thing is actually pretty awesome. But I really didn't consider myself an action figure collector just yet. Fast forward a few years later, and the MCU is absolutely blowing up. I've been a fanboy ever since I saw the first Iron Man in theaters on opening weekend. When Endgame came out, I was going through a tough time in life, and I started seeing these things on social media called Marvel Legends. And this Captain America figure from Endgame with Mjolnir and the shield. Something about it just really spoke to me, and I wanted this Captain America so badly that I ordered it from eBay for double retail. But I wanted the reminder that even when things get tough and they seem insurmountable, the only way out is through. So Captain America here was the second action figure I bought as an adult. I had a few Funko Pops and maybe some other random items, but it wasn't a collection yet. A couple more years later, and NECA releases their toy line from the 1990 TMNT movie. If you ask me, the TMNT movie is a top 10, maybe even top 5 comic book movie of all time. Sue me. To this day, if someone talks about the sport cricket, I have no choice but to say, cricket? You gotta know what a crumpet is before you can understand cricket. So when I saw there was this 2-pack commemorating that scene, I had to have it. And a few months after release, I found it at a local toy store. At that point, I knew I was an action figure collector. And let's not talk about the fact that 2 of these figures both come with trench coats and hats to hide their identity. Every single figure that I collect and every one of these characters means something to me. My collection is a representation of the person that I am and the person that I hope to be. And that's why I collect action figures. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and learn about my story. But I want to hear from you. I want to know why you collect action figures. My favorite thing about sharing this journey on TikTok is communicating with all of you. And so please, let me hear your story. I want to know why you're an action figure collector.